My people, the matter don't finally cast. As it start right now, they say that the one of the Nato don't come outside. Now no Nato now, no those Europeans so way be say their group na Donald Trump. If you provoke them, they will carry fight come meet you. You see these people don't come outside though. One of their representative way from let's say Austria. They say the man don't come outside, come provoke, come talk say, may they divide Nigeria now. Come later come ask, so how many pieces where they want, may they divide Nigeria? He can't share them into three, say now Wazobia. My people, I go play the video, may we watch before I come back. Come continue, stay tuned.
Dear Christian in the whole world and dear American President, dear European Union. This is Günther Fellinger-Jahn speaking. I'm calling here from Vienna to recognize the Republic of Biafra. Biafra in ex-Nigeria, Nigeria to my regret, yeah, and this is a non-working state, yeah, and they have committed genocide in 1967 to 1970 against the Christians of Biafra and the people of Biafra, and now they are all well, since the last 15 years, living in a terrible conditions. Yeah. They are often led for some jihadists to kill them, and there is atrocities about atrocities. And it's much better for the people of Nigeria if Biafra becomes their own state, and they can sort out then inside Nigeria the other issues, or maybe there will be other regions which are better off in this non-working state of Nigeria. So ex-Nigeria must start with Biafra, and the international community, contrary to the 1960s and 70s, must support the independence of Biafra Republic. In the 1967-90, that tragic years, the West was at its weakest. There was the Vietnam War, and tragically Nixon, who was positive for the people of Biafra, but he did very little, and I want to apologize for his failures, and I want to especially criticize and also apologize for the Imperial UK and French governments who were actually supporting, due to all interests, Nigerian centralists' crackdown on the poor people of Biafra. And we, as Christians, as Europeans, should absolutely stand with Biafra and support them. And that's why I call on President Trump and on the European leaders, Ursula von der Leyen, please, I beg you, I pray, recognize the Republic of Biafra. It's no need for military intervention or these things. Just do the political steps of recognition of these poor people to have their own state, to live in security, and of course then recognition goes with the ability to be recognized and also to defend yourself. Yeah? It's much better than having a military intervention in Nigeria, having the Biafra Republic equipped and armed to be able to defend herself against the potential invasion from the Nigerian centralist forces of that failed state. And so here the defense comes with the recognition, and that's exactly how we should do. Biafra Republic, please my friends, I beg you, recognize it and build a strong, viable state, part of the free world. And that's what I call the Fellinger doctrine and also the Fellinger economics. Yeah? Build a decent state, part of the free world, no BRICS, but OECD, no kind of alignment with genocidal Russia, but alignment with America, with the European Union, with the free world. And we will have a free trade agreement, open economics, of course the flat tax, I like very much, and the currency, which Nigeria never did, to join the Euro-Pact area. This is the best policy for West Africa, and Biafra will be a proud member of the Euro-Pact area, and this will be delivering much more prosperity in the future, and we will trade and we will work together in the global partnership of NATO, and this is my call for Biafra Republic to be independent and to be part of the free world, alongside Fellinger doctrine and Fellinger economics. And I thank you very much for your attention. Please, President Trump, please, Ursula von der Leyen, be on the side of the light, of the good people of Biafra, of the Christians of Africa, and allow them their own state to live in security and peace and prosperity. Thanks a lot from Vienna. This is Günther Fellinger-Jahn speaking. All the best.
You say the Trump is coming to pack your resources. Which resources? Which resources? My brother don't graduate in seven years. He don't see work. Many graduates are there. They don't see work. Graduate is doing a work of 70,000 a month. 70,000 a month. What are you benefiting? What are you benefiting as a Nigerian? What are you benefiting? They're kidnapping your people every day. If they born you, travel from here to local journal. If they don't kidnap your papa. But they kidnap food boss. Nigerian police cannot say anything. Nigerian army cannot do anything. But as Trump talked with yesterday now, Nigerian army say they don't kidnap, they don't catch 17,000 people, 7,000. So you can catch these criminals since you are waiting for Trump to talk. You are waiting for Trump to talk. No food, no water, no road, no light, no health care. Go to UBTH, go to any hospital, go to Zaria, go to any hospital. And see the problem there. So they want to come and visit, they want to come and take your resources. Which resources? Is it your cassava? Is it your oil? Is it the gold that I didn't pack in the gold before? Your ass a friend when they pack the gold. Money when they give local government share to do road. You do the road. You do the road and they ask you. Since supply roads they repair since how many months? The contractor they sleep for supply road. They repair anything. Say they want to come and pack your resources. You cannot say nothing near me. Whatever you say, I see today if you not believe. Nonsense. You're making math in comment section that they want to pack your resources. Which resources do you have? Are you benefiting it as a Nigerian?
If Nigerian youths can be speaking out like this guy, things will start getting better. So proud of him, saying the exact, saying the reality. But yeah, will the government listen? But it's better to speak than to keep silent. It's better to say the truth than to keep silent. So Nigerian youths, speak out. Cue in, tell the government where they are wrong. Cue in and say the reality. Nigeria needs a change. Now Donald Trump has tweeted, Nigeria is running helter-skelter. Yes, Nigerian youth, the ball is on your court. Do the needful. Speak out. Tell the government your anger. Tell them that the country is not moving forward. Tell them your opinion. They will listen one day and make Nigeria a better place.
My people, they say truth don't finally come for who they pack Nigeria oil and who they sponsor terrorists for inside Nigeria. Watch the video.
Guys, the truth is gradually coming out. Senator Adams Oshomole has come out to call China. Say China is the one stealing Nigeria resources. Say that China are the one who are arming these bandits and terrorists so that they will be protecting the illegal mining site for them. And this is the same China who is speaking out against Trump and America for standing up against the ongoing killing of Christians in Nigeria. Should I say that this country has become a confused nation? Anyway, make una help me tap on that share this video and listen to Adams Oshomole.
Involved in this illegal mining.
Share this video.
They use choppers. They procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in the South. They give them arms. They use choppers to come and cut away the gold, and they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC, and I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening or what subsequently happened in that part of the country was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That with some retired military officers army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it affects our people, we are at our best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what is going on with solid mineral. It is not that we don't know where it is. We have a whole survey of where we have what across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also know, everybody complaining about certain people from certain nationalities. How they got here, even as we are talking now, they are doing those illegal mining.
Share this video.
And those guys are getting richer when Nigeria state is getting poorer. But we carry the consequences of banditry, kidnapping, and other thing, which these on illegal armed men, which they equip. Sir, who can afford to buy a chopper to land in an illegal mining site, cut away gold, return to Sediti, and then on the way to airport, bam, take them out of the country? This is happening. So I agree with you, but my position is that we shouldn't, as senators, be lamenting. As senators, we should fix the problem. We should tell the executive, you must deploy exactly the same force that you deploy against illegal oil bunkering. That same force should be deployed to deal with criminals who are money. When I say criminal, it can be a retired general, it can be a retired permanent secretary, it can be a retired trade unionist or a retired labor leader. Whoever is involved, they should be dealt with. Let Nigeria see that we are not condoning this. We are not lamenting what is going on. When you have a country of people who are above the law because they are supposed to have served the country, they have retired, and now they...
APC under Tinubu administration is the more you look, the less you see. The same China that came out yesterday to speak against US and America for standing up against the killings in Nigeria is the same senator is accusing of being the one arming, sponsoring the bandits for the illegal mining site, to protect the illegal mining site. Wait, so isn't this enough disgrace that these people can enter Nigeria airspace, drop weapons, and take away our resources, and they do absolutely nothing? Then when Americans speak, you'll be shouting, oh, Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Sovereign nation where no stop criminals? I laugh in Chinese. So should I say that Nigeria has become a conspiracy theory? Just as of yesterday, Nigerians were jubilating, celebrating, thanking China for standing by us. The same China is the one stealing our mineral resources to better their lives and their country. Now, wow. Now, some of these terrorist supporters and bigots want to change the narrative that, US want to interfere because they want to steal our resources. The China who are stealing the resources are the one pretending to be fighting for you. Even when you go to Google, you can go to Google and type the illegal mining, the country who are mostly arrested for illegal mining in Nigeria. China are number one. It's embarrassing that these people who come from China call Nigeria illegally. They mine our mineral resources and the government are not doing anything, to the point that they get ground power to arm terrorists to protect them from stealing from us. You see, when I saw the China, standing against US, against America, standing with us yesterday, when I saw their write-up, I laughed because I have school with them. 50% of my classmates were China. I know the shege where I see with them. Anyway, that's my personal life. It's not here. I'm here for blogging. But if you believe that these Chinese, especially these Asian people, say they like you, you are a daydreamer. You are dreaming. If the federal government are doing business with China, thinking they like you and they care about your welfare, you need to know China is all about business and interests that favors them. They don't do anything without gain. In fact, to tell you the honest truth, it's better you do business with America than China. Do you know my Chinese classmates at that time invited me to the house to make I go to that time? Hungry, they buy me now when I was in South Korea. Hungry, they hammer me for school that time. They invited me to the house, so I went there, make I go eat China food, good food. These people refuse to take picture with me because I be black. Now them invite me or not be me invite myself. I dare my host JJ, they studying waiting at this waiting. I don't know. Waiting whatever. The truth is coming out gradually. In fact, now the leader, these politicians, now then will finally open each other. Then go tell us what they happen. Because now, it's obvious that it's becoming more accountability. They are now speaking out. As I'm so all this why they know saying that China, they arm the bandit, the terrorists to protect them. To protect our own resource for them. They no talk, they no react. Now, Kasala don boss. Thank you to President Trump. Without Trump, would we know all these things? No, right?
The only prayer why they pray for everybody where they support if when they happen for Nigeria. May Nigeria happen to you. That be my prayer. So anything where you like, may you talk, Nigeria must happen to you. As it they happen to others, it go happen to you. So that may you love and well. May you cherish them well. Divide Nigeria and save life. Share this video.